A low rumbling growl reverberates through the air. The fastens holding back the curtains fall loose, and the heavy fabric heaves shut, plunging the room into moderate darkness. I take a slow step toward James until we're back to back. He lets out a displeased huff. "You try. They like you better." Like is such a subjective term, I mutter. But I give it a go anyway. "Miss Thomasina Beauport, please let us have a word." The growling intensifies. James reaches back and touches my hand. I turn. Thomasina has decided to join us after all, her naked form standing in the opposite darkest corner of the room. Her back is to us. Long, frizzy waves cascade forward over her shoulders and give us the barest glimpse of the purpled mottled bruising around her throat. I step around James to approach, slowly, uncorking the bottle as quietly as I can. "Miss Beauport, Thomasina, I know you've suffered a terrible tragedy, but you're frightening your friends here." "Get out!" Low, rough, gravelly, like a dirt road grinding beneath carriage wheels. Here's a thing we've discovered about ghost hunting. Spirits fall into a few different categories. If we're lucky, they're merely confused and distressed. Gentle prodding is sometimes all they need to pass over to wherever it is they go. If we're unlucky, well, let's just say that we are rarely lucky. Thomasina whirls with an open-mouthed shriek that paralyses my heart for a beat, long enough for her to rush at me. Her cold, bony hands connect with my chest and slam me back into the nearest wall, with enough force that the bottle of holy water is knocked clear out of my grasp to spill uselessly upon the floor. James shouts my name, and I cannot seem to get a breath in to respond to him. For that matter, I can't move. Instead, I find myself losing contact with the floor as the pressure against my chest steadily increases. My ribs creak in protest. Thomasina's thin lips pull back from her teeth in something resembling a hideous skeletal smile, mere inches from my face. "No more! All of you are pigs! No more!" "In the name of Jesus Christ, our God and Lord, strengthened by the intercession of the Immaculate Virgin Mary." Snarling, Thomasina whips toward the sound of James' voice. The weight on my chest vanishes, and I slide a solid foot down the wall before I catch myself gasping for breath. Thomasina's full attention is now on James, who has slid the crucifix from his pocket as he speaks the verses he's memorized and could now say in his sleep, "Of blessed Michael the Archangel, of the blessed apostles Peter and Paul and all the saints." James's recitation does not falter, but he makes the mistake of flicking his gaze to me to ensure I'm all right, and Thomasina uses that precious second of hesitation to lunge. The same force that smashed into me moments ago now sends James clear off his feet, crashing into the dresser. He ends on his side on the floor, wincing in pain. Before she can reach him and inflict any lasting damage, I snatch the bottle from the floor. Most of it has spilled, but there's just enough left to coat my fingers. I pitch myself forward between Thomasina and James, and as she opens her mouth to let out another blood-curdling scream, I make the mark of the cross upon her forehead. "His enemies are scattered, and those who hate him flee before him. As smoke is driven away, so are they driven." James picks up, voice rough as he crawls to all fours. Our combined efforts have Thomasina wrenching away, hands to her face as her body contorts in distress. She sinks to her knees, and the hollow sound of her screams ebbs and flows into a soft, helpless sobbing. "Thomasina Beauport," I say as James continues to recite without a hitch, "you've been grievously wronged. The man who did this has been put to justice, and it's time for you to rest." She lowers her hands and turns her tear-streaked face to me. The very room around us trembles, furniture quaking and drawers rattling, and then Thomasina vanishes. Everything goes silent save for the sound of our laboured breathing. I collapse to the floor and James slumps down as well. I'm almost too afraid to lift my head out of fear of discovering it hasn't worked. But I can't feel her presence here any more. She's gone. After a spell, James reaches out, letting his hand thump tiredly against my side. "All right, darling?" "All right," I reply, finally allowing myself